Jason, so traveling around on the road so much, that means you're always eating out. The hotel food or restaurant food. Is it hard to be able to maintain a good diet?
Well, I did have McDonald's this morning, I'm not going to lie. It's harder and harder with our drummer. Ricky is a full foodie, so he's on Yelp finding the most delicious food in every single city, and we all follow him around like a bunch of puppy dogs, hoping he'll give us some treats. But I work out a lot, so trying to balance the scales.
What about time with your family?
How do you keep a relationship with them going? Do you do like the FaceTime? Do you do do they come on tour with you? What do you do?
Yeah, FaceTime is huge, and we've kind of got an unspoken rule that we don't be apart for longer than 2 weeks. That's kind of the threshold. We learned early on that you spend like a month apart and it gets really awkward, so like 2 weeks is the threshold.
Yeah, you're right. Because if I went on a 2-week vacation, like it would stink to be away from my significant other, but longer than that, it's like torture.
Oh, yeah. And when you start living separate lives, it's really hard to connect. So luckily we learned that early on, and we're going to be married for 15 years in January.
Wow.
What was your wedding song when you got married? Do you remember?
Was it Hanging by a Moment?
Oh, it wasn't actually. We didn't actually have a wedding song, but I did propose to her with You and Me on a cassette tape before it ended up on the radio. So.
Oh, that's so sweet.
That counts. We'll count that as your wedding song. I love it.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something else. When you and your wife, when you make out, do you make out to your own songs?
No, that would be really weird.
There's some people, like Alan Thicke said the other day, that he, with his fiance, to his son's music. So I don't know.
Wait, who?
Alan Thicke and Robin Thicke, he gets down to his own kid's music.
It's disturbing.
That's creepy.
Right?
Yeah,
it's so creepy. But it's less creepy, I think, if it's your own music.
Oh, I think that's even weirder, because that's like me making out with my wife with me looking over my shoulder.
That's so
Hang
like
on.
a hologram of you.
Hang on, sweetheart. I'm going to put First Time on. Here we go.
No. We make out to like Billie Holiday and Frank Sinatra, or like Bon Iver or Sigur Rós.
Oh, well, yeah, you can't go wrong with the chairman of the board.
That's right.
Chatting with Jason Wade of Lifehouse here. Jason, can you think of a story, if you have one at the ready, like when you guys were first starting out, do you have any stories of like, man, this is so lame, we're playing to a crowd of like one?
Oh, yeah. We played this show in San Francisco before the Pearl Jam tour or the Matchbox tour. I think it was right before Hanging by a Moment came out. And the label, it was in this basement pub, and there was nobody there. And so the radio guy went out on the streets and started pulling people in, bribing them with free beer to watch our performance.
Oh, man. But you know what? I will tell you this. You just gave those people a really cool story to say that you saw, or that they saw you back then. So that's kind of cool, right?
I bet you anything they don't remember it.
They might remember the beer, but not necessarily the show.
That was definitely one for the books.
What is the weirdest fan request you've ever gotten?
The weirdest fan request? Probably... like when they want your shoes or your pants. That's a little strange.
They ask you, may I actually have your pants?
Yeah, sometimes.
That's super creepy.
That's
what is wrong
almost
with
as
people?
creepy as listening to your son's music while you're making out.
Well, it's even creepier when I give them to them.
You give into it. You're like, here, just take my
fine.
flip-flop or whatever.
Here.
Yeah. No, actually, I've never given my pants away, guys.
Oh, dreams crushed. Jason Wade of Lifehouse. Again, the new album is out in stores. Pick up a copy of it today. It's called Out of the Wasteland. Remember, if you pick it up at Target or Target.com, you'll get 4 bonus tracks on there. Jason, it's always good to talk to you, my friend. We look forward to seeing you at the next Women's Expo. And, of course, coming up on August 11th at SPAC with Nickelback.
All right. Thanks, guys. Take care.
You too, Jason. Great to talk to you.